Hi guys, Trisha here. I wanted to record a video for you guys as part 2 of my Healing Broken Heart series. If you subscribe to my newsletter, then you got last week, you got last week the first in the series where I explained how Chloe, who is the main character in my new novel, Perfect. I love this book, it's so pretty. Thank you to my cover designer. Got over her breakup with her high school boyfriend, Adam. So if you didn't get that yet, subscribe to my newsletter and you'll get a link to that first installment. Today I have the second installment with 3 more examples of how we can get over heartbreaks, dealing with broken hearts, or maybe just a fight with a friend, or drama with a family member, or just something that hurt our feelings and we're feeling extra blue. I'm going to give you a little bit of background first of why I'm doing this. I saw an article last month that talked about why we read books and life solutions or life problems that reading books can help us solve. And there were 10 things on the list. They probably just did top 10. I don't know. There's many more reasons to read books for many of us, other than just loving books and loving being entertained by those books. But the top 10 were number 10, to make you feel happier, which us book lovers already know. You don't have to tell us that. Number 9 was to improve memory and intelligence. Reading books helps us improve all those skills, and if we're reading a nonfiction book, we may learn something. Even reading fiction books, we learn things. Make us a better friend. A lot of times if we see situations and characters or other people, then we might take a look at ourselves and what we're doing and how we can be better friends. Helps us feel less lonely if we connect with the characters. It may help us fall asleep or wake up in the morning. I know that if I need to relax, sometimes just reading a book at night before I go to sleep definitely helps me forget all the other stuff in my brain and be able to relax and go to sleep. It can be stress busters. If we had a hard day, just diving into a book and experiencing what the characters experience can just put all the other stuff out of our mind and help us calm down and relax. Helps inspire us. Whether it is a fiction book or a nonfiction book, we might be inspired to do something new or step out of our comfort zone. Getting valuable life advice, either from nonfiction or fiction, self-help, or just learning through what other characters are doing in their lives. Making major life decisions. How do other people come to the decisions that they come to? Which college to go to? Which job to take? Where to move? All of those huge things that we all have to go through. And the top reason, if you haven't already guessed, was healing a broken heart. Reading about other people's experiences helps us to look at our own experience and get through that process. Going through it with someone else that's been there can greatly improve how we feel. We don't feel so alone, and helps us go through those stages. Sometimes very much like grief. If you've lost a relationship or a relationship's going not as well as you want, it's almost a grieving process of losing that in your life. So, as I said, and hopefully you got last week, part 1 of Chloe and her breakup with Adam and what she did to heal from that breakup. Today I have 3 more examples that you can follow with some little tips that may get you through your broken heart or hurt feelings for a little bit. My first example is from the character Nina. In my book's Drops of Sunshine, and it's backwards, but there's a little bit of glare. Nina is 16 years old, and she's had a tough year at school. Her parents had a very public divorce, and there was an affair involved, and the whole town knows, the whole school knows, and so now she's without her dad, just living with her mom. Is very angry and hurt, and she's had to do this on a public stage. So everyone knows, and she can't go anywhere to get away from this situation. So what she does, she decides, hey, I'm going to get out of Dodge. I'm just going to leave completely. Nobody's going to know me. I'm going to go somewhere where nobody's ever seen me before. Nobody knows me. Nobody knows what happened. And I don't have to talk about it. Not 100% maybe the best thing to do always. But Nina goes to work at a camp. Oh, I'm getting some glare. I apologize, guys. Something's going different. I'm going to change my shades here. Got a window here. That's a little bit better. Sorry about that. Got a window that I can look at. I did have my desk facing the other way, facing the wall, which is really bad. Now I have a window that I can look straight out. Sometimes I just stare out. Anyway, sorry, I digress. So Nina goes to this camp to work for the summer as a camp counselor, and that can be good just to get away, get some perspective, and maybe we come back in a better state of mind. We come back and maybe we're not as angry. Maybe we can think more level-headed. Maybe we can talk about it without maybe being so emotional about it, to get some perspective. And sometimes that could be a good thing, although, just denying the whole thing outright for long periods of time may not be your best way to deal with something like that. Example 2 is Zack from my book Deepest Scars. Zack has been dating Liz 5 or 6 months, and he finds out that she's been hiding some major secrets about her family and her past, and he's really hurt. He feels betrayed, really. He feels that she should have shared these things with him before. If he trusted her, he would have, or if she trusted him, she would have shared those things before. And he's feeling like the relationship was at a better place than that. So he needs to step back. He decides to get out of the situation, step back, take a night to think about what happened. The next morning he calls a friend. He says, hey, this is what happened. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I can trust her. I don't know if I should proceed with the relationship. So his friend talks it through with him, and then he goes back and talks to Liz, and they can have a conversation about it, and they can share their feelings from either side and see how to move forward. Obviously, when trust is broken, sometimes it takes a little bit of time to have that trust again in our relationships. My third example is a little more fun. I was reading People magazine, and it talked about how Taylor Swift got over her breakups. I think this one was the most recent one with Calvin Hayes, although we know now Taylor Swift has moved on and has a great new beau, so I'm happy that things are going well for her. So maybe this was People magazine a couple of years old, and I was just looking through the computer and it caught my eye, but this is fun. So Taylor Swift's guide to getting over heartbreak. Number 1, embrace third wheeling. You have your couple friends. They're still friends. Don't, feel like you can't go out with them or can't do things with them just because this other relationship is over. Then you still have those friends. Those people are always your friends. Go out with your girlfriends. Always great advice. Go have fun with your girlfriends. Reconnect with them. Maybe you didn't get to spend as much time with them when you had your boyfriend or significant other. Go out with your girlfriends or your guy friends. Go out with your buddies. Number 3, avoid bad blood. Bad blood. Don't want to create more drama. That's just going to make things worse. Stay up and up and keep things civil. Keep things nice. Obviously, you're going to have your feelings, and you can express those feelings, but avoid trashing the other person, because that's never going to end well. Number 4, hit the gym, break a sweat. Go get some of your pent-up aggression and anger out. It always helps me to get out and just have a great workout. Get those endorphins going. Start feeling more positive. Get out all the negativity. So that's a great tip. Spend more time with your family. Your family can be a great support system, show you that unconditional love, and hopefully all you guys have a family that you can go back to and are just going to make you chicken soup and chocolate cake and help you feel connected and loved. Number 6, make sure and am I on number 5 or number 6? I kind of lost count. Number 5, meet a new cute boy or a cute girl. That's always a solution. You never know where that's going to lead. It may lead to nothing. It may just be fun to talk to someone new, but you never know. 6, spend time with your I already talked about your family. I'm skipping around here. I apologize. Make sure your friends have your back. Number 7. Almost everyone. I'm hoping most people have those, at least one friend who can be there for them and help support them no matter what. Number 8, have cats. Taylor Swift, I don't know if you guys have seen Taylor Swift's cats. They are just the cutest. And she loves her cats, and she gets a lot of happiness from being with her pets. I know that my cat and my dog, it's just wonderful to snuggle with them. They, the cat not so much is always there, but the dog's definitely always there to snuggle with me. So that's a lot of fun. And if all else fails, baby, you just gotta shake it off. And this is a really great tip because it's fun. And you just get all that stress out. Go dancing. Just shake it off. Sometimes it's the only way to deal with it. And, obviously we're still going to have feelings, but we can talk about those as they come up. And let go. Move on. Do the next thing. And it will get better. So the other thing that sorry guys, that I ask in my newsletter is that you guys shared how you got over your broken heart. So if you have ideas, please put them in the comments here, or you can email me or comment on my website or comment on in my social media. But I give a big shout out to Angie, who replied after my last email to tell me about her husband, and I can't even imagine how it would feel to be without a significant other like that. I just don't even want to imagine it. But it was really nice that Angie reached out and told me her story. And big shout out to Angie. We love you. We're rooting for you. And I know that for me, my book community has always been a really big part of my resources and people I gain strength from. So Angie, shout out to you. Thank you for checking in and letting me know about you and your story. So if others have other stories, or if you have tips for us, please leave them, and look forward next week to part 3, when you're gonna get a long resource sheet with lots of links to websites, blogs, articles of how you can heal your broken heart. Thanks, and I will look forward to checking in next week. Bye.